The very best reviews. Tell them nothing can test me.
What's good, everybody? Happy New Year's. My dang on thing. My phone fell. We're going to go ahead and do a little special live stream today. Talk a little bit about the year in review. Pretty much everything from news stories to TV show, whatever the case, because it is about to be the new year. So we're going to go ahead and break it on down and, talk a little bit about a lot of the things that happened this year, which this year has been a crazy year for me. Let me make sure some of this stuff is seems to always be a lot going on as soon as I start. But, yeah, make sure that's all strizzy. But what a year, right? A lot going on this year. This year started off really, really bad this year for me. So, and it really never got better. It had a couple points of getting better, but been a tough one. I tried to, adjust, as they say, roll with the punches, because that's what life is all about. So, it's all you can do, right? And so that's what I tried to do. Anyway, I hope everybody had a good year. Definitely better than mine. It wasn't too hard to have a better year than mine. But we're going to get into some other news, topics, stories. We're going to make sure this all goes and plays out right. I just noticed a couple things, so that's why I paused for a second. Anyway, how many people? I see it's a few people that's, not out in these streets, which, hey, that's already a good decision to start off the new year. Not to say that if you out, it's bad. You got to be safe, choose where you go. So I hope everybody that's going to watch this on the replay, I already know if you're watching it, you made it. So I hope everything was all good for you. And I hope that this new year start off right. Let me get to a couple of the comments. What's up, Tina? Happy New Year's Eve for you as well. I appreciate you coming. First in the building. What up, Sheena? Sheena, how you doing? Shout out to Sheena, been rocking with me for years now. Many, many years. Appreciate you, good sister. I hope everything going well with you and your studies and your future endeavors as well. Ain't heard from you in a while. Need to catch up. And hopefully, everything is progressing for you. Nothing but the best as well. Tonette, how you doing, sis? Good to see you. Happy New Year's for you as well. I hope you all have a good New Year's. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to have a little shot right here. What should I be getting, some light or some dark? I don't know. Y'all let me know what's on this shelf, what I should take a sip of. I might just drink some of this and start the New Year's with just a little bit of this. We'll see. Hope is lovely. What up? What up? Jay, what it do? Peace and blessings 2024. Same to you. I appreciate it. Definitely. I hope that 2024 is a better year for me. This year definitely been something else. Anyway, BVD TV, you said, hey, Jay, you not hitting these streets tonight? Heck no, I'm not hitting these streets tonight. The last thing I need is to get involved in any type of mess. I be worried about other people as I get older. So it's not that I'm going to maybe be drunk driving or speeding or anything, but it may be other people that's coming from somewhere drunk on the streets. And so that's the thing, especially on New Year's Eve, you got to worry about is other people drunk on the streets. They may run into you or do something. So You know, that's the one thing a lot of people don't think about. They think that they can handle themselves or whatever, but they don't think about the other person, let alone it's called an accident because nobody planned on it. Then you got all the people shooting, and then you got alcohol. It just, you know, I guess I'm getting old because there's too many variables I got to think about to go out in these streets. You know, it must be some prime kitty cat out there stuck on the tree or something. I got to go out in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Sheena, you say do that dark. All right. So far, we got 1 vote for dark. What up, Drea? Looking like Bertha Davis on Facebook. What's good with you? You say stay prayed up before you come up in 2024. I know that's right. I know that's right, because I definitely got to go ahead and, you know, I need Jesus in my life for real. Some things I try to say, and I don't know how else to explain it. Some people just, I don't know what in the world. Wee! Lordy, lordy. Anyway, I think a lot of people like that prime kitty cat. Hey, man. That's about the only thing gonna get me out in these streets riding around. It better be straight up. A1. All right. So far, I got a shot of dark and a shot of light. All right. We're gonna see how it go. So far, 1 to 1 on the ratio. Put in the vote. Should I drink behind me a shot of dark, light, or this little hypnotic? Should it be a shot of dark, shot of light, or that hypno? You know what I'm saying? I have drank a lot of this today, so. All right. You know, YouTube, they want you to always be on your best behavior in the first 10 minutes of your show. So sometimes if you all wonder in the lives why in the first 10 minutes I be nice and do shout outs and things like that. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but, you know, you don't really want to get into a lot of stuff in the first 10 minutes. Because, you know, there's a lot of things they've changed on YouTube. Speaking of, I did make a video today about the death of Joey Badass character on Raising Kanan, a.k.a. Unique. So it's a short video like I used to make. Haven't made one in a minute. Check it on out if you enjoy it. Let me know, and, you know, I may go back to making more of those videos. It is on... I'll show you all the link. I'll show you what it looked like right quick. Go on and check it out on the home screen. Definitely appreciate it. I do enjoy making those videos, but, you know, hey, I got a lot of things going on, so I don't have a lot of time like I used to, but, you know, the demise of Unique so far, you know, a little over 100 views in the first hour. So appreciate everybody for checking it out. Go on and check it out. It's a little over, 13 minutes. And, you know, let me know what you think about it. And is he really, really dead? We'll see. I think so, though. Tina said, I loved it. Thank you, Tina. I appreciate it. Tina watched it. BBD say, Unique, a.k.a. my husband. You a widow? Damn, girl, we're going to have to get it. GoFundMe. Tina says the dark. Sheena the dark. BVD the dark. Damn, look like I'm going to be drinking some dark. All right, we'll see. Look like it's about to be on with some dark and dark. Let's see. All right, so I'm going to show you this right here. This had... Where'd it go? Let me pull it back up. All right, there we go. So a lot of the celebrities that passed this year, unfortunately. But, you know, this channel, I talk about TV shows and stuff. And, you know, I did talk a lot more about movies, but a lot has changed this year. And I didn't get to do a lot of that. Hopefully, I can get to do more of that again this year. I got a lot of things planned I would like to do this year. So who knows? That's the thing with life. You gotta try to do better, be better, try to be a better person. Somebody was telling me about how something break their heart, but they keep doing the same thing. Then obviously you're not trying to do better. You know, so do better if somebody, you know, improve, try to have goals in life. It doesn't matter how old you are. Look at Tony Bennett. He still was out there singing. You ain't need no money. You know, it's goals. You still have motivation. Had to wet my whistle. All right. So, let's see. Matthew Perry. Now, this dude been through a lot, as we all know. I never watched Friends, but we all know it's one of the biggest shows, most successful shows in history as far as viewership. But he had a lot of problems with addiction in his life. They say what he passed away from is ketamine related. And ketamine is like a sedative. I think it was originally a horse tranquilizer. And, if you on that horse, and he ain't on the original horse, he actually on the real horse damn near. He on that giddy up. You know what I'm saying? Then, I don't know, you might have problems. But a lot of people, and lately in the last 10 years, I've heard talk about using ketamine, and it's supposed to be, relaxing or great or whatever. Special K. Anybody talking about Special K, you know it ain't that damn nasty ass, dry ass cereal. Ain't nobody gonna be promoting that. You got that Special K, then they'll run. So, anyway, that was eye-opening to me because I've never heard anyone die off of ketamine, but I don't know anything about it, never seen it, don't have any experience with it. I ain't getting on no horse. Y'all know I can't even get in the SUV, okay? Anyway, Richard Roundtree, baby. Come on, the OG of the game. Blaxploitation hero. If you want to get into deep levels, then that's another thing. But on the surface levels of the blaxploitation era, I mean, he was a star in the movies, Shaft. He inspired people because at a time, all black characters were either mammies or Sammys, step and fetch it. And so during the blaxploitation era, even though maybe the men were all pimps and the women hoes and, had some fake karate moves and watch it, sucker. In the end, at least they weren't portrayed as less than in the movies, which we all know the biggest influence in the history of mankind is the television. So a lot of people have based their world views off of things on television. They haven't been to these places or met these people or seen certain things. So, hey, a lot of people looked at blacks less than, and when they were portrayed as less than all the time on TV, that was powerful. So one of the first people portrayed as a cop, strong, and, very influential. So, hey, Shaft, shout out to him. And I actually forgot that he passed away this year. It seems like that was a while ago. Let's see, when did he pass away? It must have been earlier this year. He was 81 years old. He was still in movies. He just did the movie a couple years ago, Shaft Part 3, or Part 2, with Samuel L. Jackson and the young boy that was in the basketball show. Anyway, it's not saying the date on here, and I don't want to go reading all of that. Unfortunately, shout out to Richard Roundtree. still was acting even in his 70s. Jane Birkin. I'm not familiar with Jane Birkin. If anybody's familiar with her, you can give a little shout out in the comments. Pee-wee. Okay, now Pee-wee Herman, as an adult, looking back at this, I'm looking at myself and the time, like, how did you like this guy? But I have to be honest, I ain't like him. I love Pee-wee Herman as a kid. When the Pee-wee Playhouse came out and the first Pee-wee movie came out, oh man, with the bike and the little special stuff and all the things, I thought he was kind of nerdy with the suit, but I thought he was cool with kind of the stuff. It was like weird kind of that I liked it, but I didn't, but I did. But I really, really liked the show. And Pee-wee was a big influence. I liked the comedy, but at the time, I look back at myself and I look and think, did I know he was in character? I think I didn't. I thought he really was Pee-wee, because when he would do his comedy, he would do it as Pee-wee. And everywhere he would go, he would be Pee-wee and dressed this way. So I thought that was who he was. And when I found out he was beating that meat, he was yanking that Pee-wee in the playhouse, I was like, what? Paul Rubens, he had a beard and everything. I'm like, what? Look at Pee-wee like yanking that wee-wee. Ah, that was funny. But at that time, I was already a teenager. But, man, Pee-wee, man, passed away from cancer quietly and alone. Lived his life in public. He said, enough of that. I'm gonna go out on my own. So shout out to Pee-wee, legendary comic. He took a character as a comic and took it to another level. He really did. To have TV shows, movies. By the time Big Top Pee-wee and the second and whatever other movies he had come out, I wasn't really watching those. Big Top Pee-wee, I remember seeing the very beginning. I was thinking, this is horrible. I was a little older by then. But anyway, shout out to Pee-wee, man. Shout out to Pee-wee. Jay Wellathon say he passed away in October. I think you're talking about Richard Roundtree. Paul Rubens also played Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I know, right? He was in that too. Shout out to Suburbia Jones. Mina says, hey, Jay, Happy New Year. Happy New Year all on chat. Blessings into the new year. And everybody watching, if there's anything you want to talk about for the new year, definitely let me know in the comments. I was thinking about maybe putting in a link. If anybody want to come up, chat. I'll put up the link a little bit, and we can talk a little bit about it. This was my man right here, Lance Riddick. He was a very good actor. This brother right here died. He was in John Wick. He died right before John Wick 4 was about to be released, unfortunately. They had to kill him off for real. Damn. He died in the movie and in real life. That's messed up. Good actor, though. Bob Barker. Now, that's somebody that did not give up on life. Kept trying, kept working. He didn't retire from The Price is Right till he was 90. What? He died at the age of 99. That's an OG in the game. 99 years old, man. I already know I'm not going to live that long, but wow. I would have liked to had I not had to go through what I had to go through, but that means I had to go through 60 years. Yeah, I don't want to do all that. But anyway, it would have been nice. Try to take care of yourself and do these things, but hey, it does help to have a lot of money too. And you know, Bob Barker, he look how that picture is with her poked out like that. That's what he liked. That's why he got that smile on his face. Bob Barker was known to get a little bit of that Weinstein action, allegedly. Jerry Springer's, I think, is that the first TV show? No, it's the second TV show I ever appeared on. And Jerry Springer, man, the G. I used to watch Jerry Springer. It filmed in Chicago, NBC Tower. When I didn't have cable and come home from school, we would watch Jerry and laugh. It was crazy. And he was losing in the ratings with all of the Donahues and the Ricky Lakes and the Oprahs and everybody. And he just went wild and killed them all. And pretty much killed that whole format. It's not too many people doing that. And I guess Drew Barrymore and some people trying to kick it back. But Jerry, man, Jerry the G. I guess Steve went from security guard to taking over for Jerry. Hey, Jerry, man. I was on that show twice. No, 3 times. 3 times on Jerry Springer, man. I only have my very last appearance on tape. I still got it on VHS tape. My very last Jerry Springer appearance. Yep, it was me, my son's mother, and my best friend. Tina, the legend. We don't need another hero. Tina Turner, the G. 83 years old. She almost as old as my mom. Still doing it. My mom's still out there making it work. That ain't Priscilla. Lisa Marie. That's the baby. They put a real baby picture up there. That's funny. They put her baby picture up there. Mina say a lot have passed on this year. Wow, 99. People live long these days. Wow, you funny. Hey, Bob Barker, boy, he had all that little booty to look at. That kept him going. Jay Wellathon, you want me to post that video of me and Jerry? I might just do that. I actually was up there talking, and it was pretty funny. The dude wanted to fight me. Yeah, I might just have to do that. I'm probably sure this footage look horrible. It's on VHS tape. I think it's from like 2002. What's up, Rashonda? How you doing? Bambi, how you feeling? Happy New Year's to y'all. I hope y'all having a blessed New Year's, definitely. Priscilla Presley, man, she accidentally overdosed. And one thing, she was 54 years old, but one thing they said is that sometimes she forgot to take her medicine. So sometimes she would take it again, and she may have accidentally overdosed taking the medicine too many times. I have forgot before. So that's something you got to pay attention to if you do that. You may want to separate your stuff so that if you do forget, you can look and see, oh, it's gone. I must have took it. Tony Bennett, the G, 96 years old. And of course, I'm going to tell y'all, it does help to have money. Because you know why I say that? Because you're going to eat well. You're going to go to the doctor when you got problems and issues because you ain't worried about the bill. You know, so you'll go to the doctor all the time. You'll eat right. You may not exercise, but if you wanted to, you could. You could have all the stuff in your house. You know, you always going to have a little something to park in the garage, you know, a nice garage to park into. Hey, that keep you young. Straight up. Harry Belafonte, another G in the game, 96 years old. 96 years old, Harry Belafonte. Wow. Him and Tony Bennett were the same age. I never knew that. I mean, I guess I wasn't putting in much thought. I wonder how old they are. Were they together? I bet you they could have been friends in the war when they were kids. I mean, I ain't never put it together. But damn, Harry Bell. Sinead O'Connor died this year? What? Sinead O'Connor died? I don't remember that. I remember Sinead O'Connor. What'd she do? Give the finger to the Pope? Or tear up a picture of the Pope? Or burn a picture of the Pope or something? she pretty much canceled her own self. She was the first person to get canceled. She like, I don't want to be a musician no more. Which I'm surprised it had the reaction it had, but I guess, I don't know. I guess I don't know enough about Catholicism. I guess more people, you know, if they saw that, would be upset than I realized. I guess same for her, right? They got David Crosby from Crosby, Stills, and Nash. I've heard of Crosby, Stills, and Nash, but I'm not familiar with them. I couldn't tell you which one of these dudes is David Crosby. I'm going to go with the middle because he's highlighted the most. But I couldn't tell you if it was 1, 2, or 3. I'm going to pick 2. Straight up. Who is this? Sandra Day O'Connor. Okay, she was so young right here. I ain't seen what she looked like pre-wrinkle. So this is PW. I only seen her AW after wrinkle. Okay, so pre-W, she wasn't too bad. She you know, for a 70s chick. But, you know, lady Supreme Court Justice passed away, as well as Dianne Feinstein, who, man, her and her husband, if you look deep into that relationship, as far as not them personally in the bedroom, but as far as their relationship politically with like China and making money and different things and bills and different stuff, it's a lot of good and a lot of sketchiness going on, to say the least. But she's passed away, and she was really in a state of decline, like my man Mitch. The only difference is she was in a wheelchair. My man Mitch still walk around. Beep, 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 reboot. This is bad. Support Israel. Beep, beep. Don't support the Democrats. Henry Kissinger, HK, the OG. We will bomb everyone who does not support Israel. We will bomb them. We will blow away Palestine. Henry Kissinger, another sketchy individual. If you look into his historical past and events that he was involved in, all the way into his demise, who he was in his 100. I was going to say he was in his 90s. He lived to be 100. 100. Dang. This dude been around since 1923. Come on, man. Wowzers. Wowzers. 100. He didn't, boy, and he's, look at him with the Nixon and all kind of stuff. Who was this? Ford and all kind of things. Kissinger is no joke. He kissing her a long time. They got Evgeny Prigozhin. This is the dude in Russia with the Wagner Group. The Wagner Group. They tried to take over against Putin. And then he decided, you know what? Let's stop here and go back. Oh, well, you know what? You know you done forked up, right? You know you done forked up, right? So he decided to turn around. You know what? The Wagner Group will be loyal to Putin. We change our mind. Putin like, good idea. I won't push you out window, okay? You know what? I have special gift for you. Yes, yes. Plane ride. I have plane ride. You and all of your comrades. Yes, to Bahamas. You been to Bahamas? Good. Take plane. Make sure everyone's on. All expense paid. Next thing you know, the plane going down. What happened? We want to go Bahamas. Dude, he should have known better. He know how the Russian politics work. You're going to fall out a window. You're going to get hit by a car. You're going to accidentally walk into a bullet. You on a plane, that plane ran out of fuel. What's wrong with you? So, you know, this dude right here, unfortunately, he was riding Spirit Airlines. He was the Spirit. That's the only problem. He was and his boy, him and his boys were the spirits on that line. They put their spirits on the line, straight up. Berlusconi. My name is Silvio Berlusconi. They call me the Italian lover. Berlusconi was Italian prime minister. He was 86 years old. It's a lot of OGs passing away. They done got a lot of life in them. Mohammed Al-Fayed. He died at 94. The reason, he's a billionaire. He owns Harrods. And also he was Dodi Fayed father. And Dodi Fayed was with Princess Diana. Dirty Diana, yeah. And so, now the daddy and the son are passed. But he was furious about what happened. He Muslim, and he felt that the royal family may have wanted his son to die because she was allegedly pregnant with a Muslim baby. And they like, oh, no, we're going to have to deport that. Okay, that baby ain't sneaking into the country through the Queen's vajayjay. Accident. Anyway, Daniel Ellsberg, the Ellsberg Papers. This was the, what was it called? The Pentagon Papers. The Pentagon Papers is what helped to get Watergate started and the hippie movement and anti-war and all kind of stuff. He passed away at 92. Wow. 92. Rosalind Carter, Jimmy Carter's wife. She said she was his key advisor. Nevertheless, Jimmy Carter seemed like one of the best guys we have probably had in the presidency. Too bad he didn't last long. She passed away at 96. These people, I think they put the OGs first. Jim Brown. Jim Brown, you talk about an OG in the game. Jim Brown was one of the OGs in the game, the first to be the best and walk away at the top. Now, it was over some BS. They say maybe he was going to get fined because Art Modell was mad. He was doing a movie, and he like, you know what? Forget this. I ain't got to play. Nevertheless, he stuck to it. Didn't go back, and hey, retired on top. Passed away at 87 years old. Look at his football helmet. And they talk about concussions and CTE. Jim Brown was laying them down. But you know what? Look at them shoulder pads, though. You lay a shoulder on somebody, you know, you had a little cushion there. They don't have shoulder pads like that no more these days. They don't have a helmet like that, but they don't have the shoulder pads like that either. So you should have saw Eric Dickerson back in the day with them big-ass shoulder pads. You barely saw a helmet in there. Bobby Knight. Bobby Knight, the OG basketball coach, passed away, 83 years old. Bobby Knight been a smacked your ass. You missed the point. Throw this chair down your throat. He wouldn't last today. They'd be like, yo, coach, you touch me, I'm getting a lawsuit. And that's why they didn't win. You needed that foot in the keister. Bobby Knight teach him how to keister. Charlie Munger, Warren Buffett's number 2 at Berkshire Hathaway, passed away at 99 years old. See, when you got the billions, You're going to try to live as long as you can, ain't you? You go, what? You got money, you try to live as long as you can. That's also motivation, because you know you can't do nothing with it when you gone. You finally got some money, and now you about to die? Hell no. I'm be trying to get all kind of stuff. He 99 years old, man. Wow. Jimmy Buffett, Margaritaville. Yeah, he didn't live to 99. He was 76, though. Put in that work, and Jimmy Buffett built a huge empire off of his music with restaurants and resorts and all kind of stuff. So, you know, Jimmy Buffett, he did a lot, man. And that's the thing, man. You don't always have to have or be the biggest or the best. You just gotta focus on what you do have and make the most out of it. You know, a lot of people didn't think his music was all that. The Margaritaville type stuff and cheeseburger in paradise and whatever. But you know what? The fan base that did appreciate it, he catered to them. And hey, they made it work. Take me a little sip. That was a little sip too. Speaking of a little sip, look like everybody want me to drink some dark. I say, what y'all want me to drink, some light or some dark? I mean, like everybody says, some dark. So I'm going to pick out some dark in a second. Let me see. I got some Instagram clips saved to play, as well as... Why do you keep showing these old clips? Let me refresh this. Let's see what dark I'm about to drink, man. Let's see. Man, you know what they need to stop, though, this year? In 2024, you know, so this year, unfortunately, I went to a couple funerals. Somebody young and somebody old, beginning and the end. And it's a couple things I didn't know. For one, people wear colors and coordinate when they go to funerals. Everybody wear green. Everybody wear gold. Everybody wear red. No, I didn't know that people did that. Thought you just wore black to a funeral and that's it. And then I didn't know people took pictures at the funeral. I didn't know people took pictures at the funeral, and I don't know if my girl's still here because she know a lot about this field. I didn't know that now they trying to make a joke out of your ass, make you a damn sideshow at the funeral. I don't understand this. Don't play with it. Just put me in the casket. I do not want to be cremated. Don't burn me up. But what the hell is this? This dude is dead. Okay? This man is dead, and they got him posed like he lifting weights. Well, that was his favorite thing to do. He loved to work out. So we posed him like he was working out. He wasn't regular. He wasn't no average workout boy. He loved to work out so much. When he died, he said, make me work out till I die. What the hell is this? This dude is dead, and they got him roped off, and people coming around to look at him on display. Like, this a damn fool is what I would be thinking at this display. I mean, they obviously want people to take pictures and video, but this is nuts. I would not have, don't put me sitting there with no microphone talking about some, he loved to tell jokes. He thought that shit was funny. What? No K. What? Don't do that to me. There go his mic. That's horrible. I don't understand what people are doing these days. I mean, what is everybody going to try to be a celebrity or something? This is not being a celebrity. Just because you're on Instagram or go viral doesn't mean you're a celebrity. It doesn't mean you have talent or you did anything. some people put on social media their mistakes and mishaps. And yeah, it may go viral, but like, how can you replicate that? What is that? I don't understand that at all. That is just crazy. And this video right here is kind of funny. I can't play the music, but I think you all can guess that how it go. He playing Single Ladies for Beyonce, and this police officer is dancing for TD Fakes. And he playing Single Ladies. Look at Fakes. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Book 'em, Dano. Book 'em, Dano. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Shake it. Shake it, Single baby. Yeah. You got them cuffs. You ready to slap them cuffs, baby? Lock up the key. Lock it. Throw away the key, baby. Oh, yeah. Officer friendly. At your service. Come here. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Oh, he can do the splits. He can do the splits. Oh, praise him. Praise him. Book him, Dano. All my single officers. Can you want to film a ride along? Hey, oh man. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm driving by. There's so many things I got on here. I don't know where to go. Let me see. I ain't gonna play that one. That's too stupid. All right. Let me see. Oh, I said that one. All right. Well, then that's cool. Let's see. What did this dude say? He said the what? Hold on. I had to come back. Anyway, there's so much thing going on. Happy New Year's to you as well, Ill Woods. And also, let me see what I'm about to put up here and crack open. Let's see. I'm going to put the link up if anybody want to say anything for the new year. Give a shout out. I got something to drink, some of this Patrinacy. You can't go wrong with that Patrinacy. Patron and Hennessy. Drink some of that Patrinacy in this month. Get some of this Hypno and Hennessy. Hypnocy. Get that Hypnocy. There we go. Incredible Hulk. Anyway, let's see. We'll see what y'all say on the list over here. All right, let me go to this other little topic I got. Hold on. This new year, there's so much going on. I'm gonna try to do a few things differently. A lot of people was tripping on Puff Daddy. So, how many people gonna cancel P. Diddy? Y'all canceled R. Kelly because what? He ain't from your town? I mean, they all got hits, but I guess depending on your genre or different things maybe that happened in your life, it may be easier or more difficult to cancel an artist than you realize. They may be all over the place. And that means you probably can't listen to your favorite genre of music anymore almost. Anyway, Diddy celebrating his son's birthday, I'll be sure, spoke very cryptically on Instagram. Now, he was talking about his son, Justin, whose mother, I believe, is Kim Porter. I'm going off of memory here. I'm over here messed up. Dang, and I just messed up again. I thought that I had this sharing with you guys the whole time, and it wasn't. There it is. So now you guys can see what I'm looking at. Now I'm sure it's a few people that I wish my girl Gina was here, because Gina be on it, boy. Gina know it. But we'll see who may be the new Gina up in here, and who know what's really going on if I make a mistake or two. But I believe Justin is his firstborn son with Kim Porter, and he was talking about his birthday, and he said, you know what day it is, to his post on social media. And a lot of people was trying to clown, of course, and it says, I'll be sure made a comment, and it says, when you desperately thought that no one in the world was listening because they ran the most expensive PR campaign to silence you, set you up, terrorize you, and you predicted they attempt to block your lungs from breathing. While you were in that forced deep sleep, God says, be still, son. They will finally hear you when I instruct their ears to listen. And they begin to bleed from the truth you've spoken all along. BCAC 2012 to 2023. Before coma, after coma. I'll be sure wrote that on Instagram. And I believe that I'll be sure is what? Doesn't he have a son with Kim Porter as well? But that Puffy raised him. That's the son. That's the actor, if I'm not mistaken. So his son, that is the actor. I can't remember his name right now. Maybe somebody can help me with that. But I believe his son, that is an actor, is actually Albie Sure's son, with Kim Porter. And I believe maybe I'll be sure feels some kind of way. And this isn't really to focus so much on that, but into that, you know, do you think that Diddy's problems are over? Will somebody come out and speak on maybe he had something to do with Kim Porter demise, allegedly? I don't know. We'll see. It seemed like a lot of people would start to come out the woodwork and pile on. A lot of people, once the door is open, feel more comfortable to speak out. And so we see more people speaking out now. And I don't know if Diddy is going to be able to survive 2024 with more and more people, you know, coming on out like that. We'll see. I got another little story that I thought was interesting. And shout out to my man, Ill Woods. He say, no, that's Diddy's son with the chick named Maisha. Okay. All right. Yeah, Jay Wellathon, Crown Camacho. That's him, the actor. That's who I'm talking about, Crown Camacho. Now, we've been talking about some OGs in the game that passed away, but we still got one real OG still around, and that's Michael Jackson's mama. Now, Michael Jackson's mama is 93 years old, and she's complaining and demanding $560,000 from his estate as she fights to block a secret deal. Now, I'm wondering, is she in financial hard times? It says that the mother, Catherine, asked the court to order her late son's estate to cough up the sum to cover legal bills she racked up fighting the executors over a proposed deal. According to court documents, the 93-year-old explained that the law firm Glazer, Weil, Fink, Howard, Jordan, and Shapiro billed her for $560,000 for legal services provided. Michael died in 2009. The only beneficiaries of his trust were his three children, Prince, Paris, and Blanket. However, he created a separate trust known as the Catherine Jackson Trust, which was to take care of Catherine for the rest of her life. Per the will he signed, Michael appointed John Branca and John McClain to be executors of his estate. Branca and McClain have bumped heads with the family at times. The executors claim they turned the estate around and pulled in hundreds of millions through various deals. I remember that happening. It says last year, Branca and McClain claimed Branca and McClain asked the court to approve a confidential deal they have received. It says the executors claimed the deal was incredibly lucrative. Catherine opposed the deal in a heavily redacted response. The estate scoffed at her request, claiming Catherine had previously objected to deals that turned out to be super successful, including the live concert film This Is It, which turned out to be one of the highest grossing concert films ever released. And they said their record speaks for itself. It says the estate was teetering on the verge of collapse with more than $400 million in debt. What? How did they get $400 million in debt that encumbered Michael's most significant assets and little or no liquidity or means to service that debt? Through creative thinking, hard work, and business savvy, of course, Michael's extraordinary creative legacy. They saying he was $400 million in debt before he died. Okay, I heard about that. In the end, the judge sided with the estate and ordered they could proceed with the deal despite her objections. It says the proposed transaction is approved and the executors are authorized and instructed to take all actions necessary to implement the proposed transaction, including but not limited to signing all the contracts and all of that. It says that Catherine appealed to a higher court, and now she's racking up a lot of attorney fees. It says, okay, wow. So that was from April to November. They billed her $500,000. She argued that the estate is solvent and has ample resources and much more than will be necessary to pay. So this seems like she wants lawyer fees to be paid for by the estate. And the estate is set up with the Catherine Jackson estate to make sure that she's taking care of the rest of her life. Basically pay all her bills. I mean, they don't say the details of it, but if she got bills to pay or whatever, doctor bills, home bill, whatever, I'm sure that's part of it. I'm sure they wasn't expecting the $500,000, but I'm sure Michael Jackson estate is worth hundreds of millions of dollars right now. And it would be very easy for them to pay that $500,000, but they probably making her wait because they probably upset that they drug her, that she drugged them back and forth to court. So they probably upset and giving her a hard time, unfortunately, for that. And at 93 years old, I'm sure Michael would be furious that they doing that to his mom, but it is what it is. And that's the thing about having a will or, leaving a trust. In the end, it's up to these people to do the right thing or not. Mike thought that he left his family and this money or whatever in good hands. And then these dudes decide they can do whatever, I guess. I mean, you can try to sue them and go to court and things, but, at the end, you got to live and do what you can because, I put this up because this is a little worrisome to me. Mark Zuckerberg, everybody know who he is, the Zuck, the owner of Facebook. He's reportedly building an underground bunker in Hawaii. Now, one of the richest men in the world, when they start building bunkers and stuff, and the world is going through a lot, it starts to make me wonder. And then if you all have looked into the fires in Hawaii, then you know that it's a lot going on with that as far as trying to take the land and government and different stuff. So, and now you get people like this, they could just buy up a whole city if they wanted to for nothing, pennies on the dollar, when it's, you know, deemed whatever, or areas, and build whatever. I don't know. They say he's building a 5,000 square foot underground shelter on the Hawaii ranch with its own energy and food supplies. Hey, get your house in order in 2024, both mentally and physically. I mean, we may not all be able to have the money to go somewhere and do something special like that, but if you get your mental ready, hey, if the time comes where you got to go to the next level, at least you got your mind and spirit ready, and that way your ass will follow, hopefully. You know, it say the plan is the shelter door will be made of metal and filled in with concrete, like a bomb shelter. Bunker-like construction is just part of the sprawling 1,400-acre compound named Kualu Ranch on the island of Kauai. Wow. It said that it's going to include, his compound includes more than a dozen buildings with at least 30 bedrooms and 30 bathrooms, including 2 standalone mansions. Also plans for 11 tree houses, as well as a fitness center, guest houses, and operations buildings. You know, this sounds like my childhood fantasies. Like when we were kids, we used to think of this stuff on my block. Like, man, we can build this, we'll do that. When I get older, I'm going to have this, I'm going to do that. Then we play with G.I. Joes. And that's one thing I think kids are missing these days is imagination. Playing with the toys made us spark our imagination, because the toys ain't doing nothing. They're dead. They're inanimate. Just lay there. You got to pick it up. You got to make it talk. You got to move. You got to think of something entertaining to do with it. And that's the thing people are lacking today with video games, because everything's already done for you. So there's no imagination. It's just problem solving. That's it. Anyway, we would think about building a base or doing this or doing that. And man, it just was very depressing getting older, realizing you got to be rich to do a lot of things, have these cars or base. This dude making tree houses and bunkers and mansions and a compound in Hawaii. He probably got helicopter jet, helicopter landing pad, and all kind of stuff. I mean, wow. It's just insane, man. If you want to really know how deep this stuff can go to Mr. Beast. I think it say I lived in an underground bunker for 24 hours. Put in Mr. Beast underground bunker. Okay? And that video will let you know how you ain't really ready. You ain't ready for what's next. Because them bunkers, it ain't nobody just sitting in no damn room. They have swimming pools in there. They have fish growing in there. So they will always have food, fish. They have, vegetables growing in there, hydroponics. You got everything sustainable. Ways to filter in the air and bring in the air, electricity. It's better than most people's homes. Multiple levels, elevators, living quarters. It was an elevator. It was like 4 or 5 levels, different stuff, and I mean, it's on a new level, man. And I was just thinking, wow, hopefully for the new year, I get some more subscribers. Nah, man, Mr. Beast, that's one thing, man, I want to say that we all could do. Let's all try to support each other a little better this year. Whatever it is, try to at least support the real ones out there. It's a lot of people out there that want to take advantage and do this or that, but let's all support people that's trying to do good and people that's trying to overcome adversity and things. Mr. Beast, I will give him some credit. He has donated a lot of money and did a lot of good for people. So, he deserved to have some of the success. Well, I ain't gonna say so. He deserved, to be having success in life. I don't know how much success somebody's supposed to have or not, but he does good in this world. And I don't know if he was doing it for whatever reason. But hey, he doing it, and that's what's up. He got some illnesses and things that he had to overcome and deal with in his youth and in his early age 20s. You know, he's still a young dude. So, hey, man, my son told me about him at first and looking at his videos earlier. And so, hey, I had to give him credit. He's been through a lot, and, you know, I give Mr. Beast his props. But that damn bunker, yeah, man, we got to get it together for 2024, y'all. Did you all hear about Gilbert Arenas saying that everybody got a piece of the berry? I don't know, man. He be saying some wild stuff sometimes. But what he was talking about was that Halle Berry, allegedly, he was at a game, and when he was on the bench, somebody was saying there's Halle Berry, and when he was saying, oh, wow, the next thing they were saying is all those guys she with, all those producers, allegedly got a piece of that berry. I don't know. Another thing that I don't know about, and I try to tell people, be careful who you follow. Be careful who you support. I know it's hard to find out who a real one out there, and I'm not the one to tell you who real or not. We all got to be our own individual judges in that regard. But this dude, Lil Uzi Vert, he comes out, he's wearing a dress, and he said that he's thinking about retiring from rap, and he's going to start making women's clothing. Now, this dude did have, you see this knot in his head. I believe he had a diamond implanted in his head at one time. Of course, that fell out or got robbed or something. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Nevertheless, this dude, I don't know, man. Some people listen to their music, and I don't want to get too deep into another level of certain things, but because I'm going to keep this 100 and happy for the new year. But be careful of the music and things you listen to and watch and people you support. And all I say is just know who you support and what you do and what you watch and what you listen to and where you go. And if that's what you want to do, more power to you. As long as you know that's what you're doing. Don't fall for the okie doke. Don't get fooled. Don't let them fool you. Oh, no. Anyway, hey, he may be a great women's clothing designer. Ladies, let me know in the comments. You want some Uzi Vert thongs? Uzi Vert dress? I mean, this dress that he wearing ain't too appealing to me. It looked like it got ate up by piranhas or something. It looked like he was wearing that in the damn lake that Richard Pryor was in the toy. I don't know. Anyway, this dude say he about to start making women clothing. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Now, I got something else that's coming out this year that's going to be pretty interesting, but unfortunately, it's causing some controversy. And that is this it? Is it up? Here we go. So they making a movie about Hannibal from Carthage. And if you're a history buff, you'll enjoy this movie, especially since Denzel is going to be cast as Hannibal. But here's some reverse racism problem right here. Hannibal was not African. He wasn't black. He wasn't African descent. And a lot of people are upset. And this is going to be made with Antoine Fuqua, who made all of the Equalizer movies with Denzel. And this is going to go with Netflix. And, you know, Hannibal had the elephants and all of that, crossed the elephants all over the place. Anyway, it's already starting to be some issues with people from what is now, where is Carthage called now? It is called Tunisia, I believe. Yeah. What is it? Anyway, I believe it is. And they are upset. I believe this is a depiction of Hannibal. I don't know how accurate it is. It's not like he was probably posing for it, but, you know, he wasn't black. And so just like we as African Americans get upset when they project black men and women as white, Queen Elizabeth as, you know, I done forgot who she was. Egyptian princess Nefertiti. Was that who? She wasn't Nefertiti. Cleopatra. There we go. Damn. I'm getting old, man. 2024. I can't remember nothing. Anyway, we almost there for the new year. I'm hearing gunshots. How many people trying to hang in for the stream till the ball drop? Let me know. Put a 1D if you gonna stay till midnight. Put a 2D if you ready to call it one. I'm trying to hang in there. I'm glad I didn't start drinking too much too soon. I might have passed out already up in here. Getting my shot ready. We still got what? We got a nice amount of time to go. I don't know if I'm going to make it that long, man. So what I'm going to do is before I get out of here, I'm going to take a shot, and then I'm going to let people go ahead and enjoy their new year. We'll see. I'll try to hang as much as I can. All right. I'll try to hang. We'll see. I maybe only do another 10 minutes, and it may be more. We'll see. See, I just say more. I didn't say how much more, though. Let me pull up this dang on. Where's my... Oh, brother. I'm starting to already feel a little bit of the heat from the drinks. Let me see what they got here. Floyd Mayweather finally got popped. Now, Vlad TV, we all know, is controversial. They always got something to say, especially about the culture. But this one here, I don't know. What do you all think about trans? He says right here, USA Boxing to allow trans women to compete against female boxers. I mean, there's no point then. What do you guys think about Miss T? I see you in there trying to hang. What do you all think about trans boxer competing against a female boxer? That's pretty much a person born a man. It ain't pretty much. This was what it is. A person that was born a man that is now transitioned to being a woman and now gonna beat this woman ass. What? So I guess women ain't about to win nothing else no more. All you got to do is be a half decent dude athlete, and then you can transition and then be a star. You'll be a celebrity. Everybody will talk about you and put you on the news because now you the first trans champion and you beat up all these women. And so they'll put you on the news for that. It ain't good publicity, but like the way the world works now, all publicity is good publicity. You know, and that's another thing. I'm so glad. I meant to talk about this earlier and I forgot. What is going on with this Gypsy Rose Blanchard situation? I do not like this at all. I know who the hell am I, right? But this right here is just sickening to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hold on. So for those that do not know, because I forgot as well, Gypsy Rose Blanchard, which also I'm blaming TMZ for hyping this story up because they're putting her every move she make, they blowing it up like they making her famous. But this Gypsy Rose Blanchard girl, her and her boyfriend, I think almost 10 years ago, put together a plan to kill her mom. Now, her mom was making her pretend that she was sick and keeping her in the house and munchhousing her so that they can get money and attention and benefits. And it was a messed up situation, don't get me wrong. But they put in together a plan to have her killed. They gave her 10 years. And they gave the boyfriend life. She's out. And she's already married. And the boyfriend sitting his ass in jail like, wait a minute. Hold up. What happened to me? Oh, man. Let's see. They didn't put up all these down. I see something else. But that is insane to me. This girl is now, here it is, now she back in Louisiana. They are documenting everything she does. She's already got 4 to 5 million followers on Instagram and on TikTok and stuff. And she only been out for like 2 days. She was she was in Missouri and got out and then went to a Chiefs game. She said she wanted to see Taylor Swift or something, and that didn't happen. Nevertheless, this is her. She does look a lot better considering what happened to her as a child. I mean, she looked really weird with these big old glasses and hair and her face sunk there. Her mother was messing her up. I'm not going to say she wasn't. I just wish they may have found a different way. And I think it's messed up for the boy because he the one that did it. And now he's suffering for life in prison. She out. She already getting that ding ding. You know, she getting smashed every night. You think she wasn't getting smashed as soon as she got out? You know what I'm saying? And now look at her. She got the ring on, everything. And now this dude is getting smashed by Bubba. Where my gypsy? My gypsy. Oh! Gypsy got you. Put that spell on you. Anyway, she got a husband. And, you know, that's just, damn, man. I would be heartbroken. I don't know what I would do if I was her so-called boyfriend that did that, and now she's moved on with her. I mean, I guess what's she gonna do, right? You got life. But damn, that's why if he'd have got to talk to somebody, they'd have told him, don't do it. Now you see here, she got a little condition with her eyes. She don't see eye to eye with everybody. And that's what kind of threw it off when they threw them big ass glasses on her as a kid. Yeah, you're going to get some donations. But now she just look a little weird. You know, ain't no donations. And I don't know. It seemed like, you know, we got over a little bit. They got over, man. They got a TV show coming out for her, too. TV show coming out. I think it's this week, actually, a 3-part series about what happened with her. And then they talking about doing like an A&E Lifetime series. Gypsy and the Boys. I don't know. That's crazy. Jay Wellathon, you say, did you watch her series? Nah, I ain't see that. I ain't even know who she was. Well, I'll take that back. I knew about the story and I remember it, but I saw it, remembered it, threw it away. Then she popped back up and I'm like, what? It is one series I'm about to watch that I'm going to tell y'all about since we about to have a good laugh. And this is probably the only show that I want to see. Well, the first episode I can't wait to see for 2024. At least it's the first show that come to mind. What up, Dre? Say, I'm sick of that Joanna man. Joanna man. Hey, Joanna Man going with Joanna Man. I love you, Joanna Man. I think I love you. Hey, that eye situation. Okay, your ass get donation. Donation. I thought it was the trash. Man, shut up. Thought it was the trash. All right. So the show that I want to see is on I'm pushing all the wrong buttons. It's on A&E. And I saw the commercial for this. Of course, my damn everything is loading slow and froze. There we go. It's called Big Little Brawlers. Anybody heard of this? Big Little Brawlers? They got a lot of midget shows out. And so, they had this midget show, and it's what we used to call, when I was growing up, midget wrestling. But now they call it Big Little Brawlers. I'm a big little brawler. Hey, man, watch your mouth, man. I'm a big little brawler, man. I'll whoop that ass. Hey, man, from the knees down, you mind, boy. Getting ready to take you down, boy. Let me see. Big little brawlers. There we go. Where are the pictures? Okay. So we got this show, Big Little Brawlers, man. I can't wait to see this. He talking about when I was a kid, all I wanted to do was be a wrestler. I can't wait to grow up and be a wrestler. And then they show them run to this dude right here. I know this black dude, he probably feel like Andre the Giant up here with them. He probably feel like he the man and say, I'm a half a midget. I'll beat that ass. What? I'm a half a midget, but I give you a full beat down, okay? Hey, dude right there said, all I wanted to do was be a wrestler. He trying to take a knee. He realized, wait a minute. If I take a knee, I'm pretty much laying down. I might as well just take a bend. Take a bend. He take a bend and he's tall as him. Hey, they had a little clip when one of them was laying on the side and he came off the top rope like, boop! He dropped that little leg on him like the Hulkster. It was so cute. It was so cute. That little leg smash. Oh, little leg smash. Boop! Where's the damn trailer at? They was playing the thing on my... Big Little Brawler. How many people seen Good Burger Part 2? When that first one came out, I was a little older, so I didn't really see it like that. Let me see. Big Little... Damn, this is the Big Little Brawlers. Dang it. They got those two midget girls too. The black girls. They actually cute. One of them got the little midget big head though. You know how the little midget big head be kind of tall. But they be doing their thing though. What's the name of that with the girl midget black girls? I know y'all know. Hey, little midget. And I think one of them I think they both had boyfriends, but I think, no, they didn't have, they rappers. Man, what's the name of that show? Oh, man. These little midgets is coming up. They coming up. You ain't gonna hold me down for long. I'm coming up. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Hey, that's all beautiful, man. That's motivation. You know, you see somebody like that doing their thing, that type of stuff motivate me. Make me want to do better. Shoot. If they can do it, so can I. Make me be like, shoot, I'm going to come up too. I'm going to get big, do what I need to do. Anyway, always use that as motivation. You got some haters, that mean you doing something right. You know. So, You got to always keep doing something right. And don't be afraid to make a change. You know, this right here was very interesting, but, you know, it said right here that, you know, well, the Game, the rapper The Game, I guess he tried to do something similar to what 50 Cent may allegedly have done when he was facing legal problems. And it says that his accuser, victorious in the lawsuit, which accused the rapper of creating shell companies to avoid paying the $7 million judgment. Now, Priscilla Rainey, his accuser, scored big in court, saying that, you know, he was ordered to pay $7 million. Part of the lawsuit accused him of being an essay during the filming of a VH1 dating show. And she claimed that he was high during the incident. And it said that she'd been in and out of court trying to figure it out and get some money. And she convinced a judge to allow her to seize his royalties and certain business profits. In 2021, she filed a new lawsuit. The Game, his manager, Whack 100, and various companies. The suit accused The Game and his manager of creating shell companies to move money around to make it hard for her to seize. In her complaint, she said she had only collected $500,000 of the $7 million owed, and accused him of transferring ownership of his company to his manager, and claimed The Game transferred ownership of his home to Whack along with the rights to his trademarks. And it says that the home in question was purchased by The Game in 2017 using the company name JTT Holdings. And it said the Game resigned as JTT Holdings manager, transferred JTT Holdings to Whack 100, and he transferred the deed to Whack solely. It said the property alone is worth an estimated $2.8 million. She coming to take his house. Wow. It says that JTT Holdings should be found liable for the $7 million owed by The Game, since he was using it as a shell company. What they should have did, allegedly, is probably sell that house to JTT Holdings for $1. Anyway, I sold it for $1. I didn't make no money. I gave it up. I just wanted to get rid of it. Anyway, for the new year, be careful what you do, okay? Because now, if you haven't noticed this and you haven't learned this by now, learn it. Whatever you do today can come back to haunt you tomorrow. When you're talking to people, pay attention what they're saying. When you're doing stuff with people, pay attention what you're doing. If a person asks you not to do something, listen. They don't got to keep explaining and begging you and asking you over and over and this and that. Stop. Just do it. Just stop. Leave them alone. You know, that's how you become a jerk. That's how you become a nuisance. That's how you can get lawsuits. That's how people don't want to be bothered with you. So for the new year, let's all try to be on good behavior, and let's not do things that could come back to haunt us. You know, if people try to say things, let's all try to be kinder and more attentive to each other. You know, if you care about somebody, then that means that that's real easy to remember what they want and what they like and what they don't like and what they don't want. Because you care about them, so that comes easy. There's people that's in passing that you don't know and see, and you got to start remembering this and knowing that is more difficult. You don't know them. You don't want to remember this stuff. You don't care. So, you know, if it's somebody you care about and this and that, remember these things. Try. Give a little effort. You know, you're getting a gift. Give them a gift they would use that relate to them, you know? So that's all. Anyway, we all have our things, man, that we got to deal with in life. You never know what's next. But the only thing that you do know is that something will happen. That's life. It's adversity always. Something is going to break. Something's going to happen, you know, where you're going to need this, do that, not be able to be here or do this or do that. So you just got to plan, try to plan, you know, if you can, get a second car or make sure your car you got is in tippy top shape. Make it in tippy top. Some cars are not in good shape. So you got to get the cars in good shape. Make sure they're tippy top. Make sure they tippy top. Make sure you got a little money in the bank account. In case something happened, you got at least a couple $100 minimum to get something paid for or whatever. The other day, about a month ago, everybody that's a member in Discord know about this. Well, not everybody, but a few that we, you know. Anyway, my car key I left in my pocket, and then somebody washed it, my pants, didn't check the pockets. I accidentally left it in there. Normally that would be nothing, but these electronic cars today, my key was destroyed, and that right there was damn near $1,000. So, you know, I'm not rich at all. I'm trying to make it work, struggling. I gotta, you know, save what I have to try to make it work and try to, you know, ball on the budget. Nevertheless, I didn't want to pay that, believe me, and I did feel it, and it did hurt, but I'm glad I was able to, whereas years ago, when you living, you know, with everything in your pockets, I would have been in trouble, unless it was payday. So, you know, you gotta try to plan for events, plan for problems, get your credit score up. You know, like people say, New Year's resolutions. Hey, have a little money saved for a rainy day. And there's a few things that I use that give me interest on my money that I save and stuff like that. And so far, saving the money made me money. So that's good. I'm going to start sharing some of these links and things with people that I use. I don't use a whole lot of stuff. Just about 3 or 4 little things that I use and to save money or invest. And man, you know, it make a difference. It really make a difference. And you feel better knowing that, hey, if this or that doesn't work, I could still have, you know, a little money if I sold this stock or did this or, you know, dipped into this stash bank account and, you know, get that and that, you know. So gotta have something, man. You can't just be out here naked, bucket naked out here in these streets, you know. Gotta be straight, gotta be protected. Let's see. A lot of people think about, what y'all think about electric cars, man? I don't think electric cars is, with the batteries and the grid, you need this grid to be able to charge all the cars and stuff. I just don't think that it's about to go the way people think. I don't know. We'll see. But I don't know about electric cars. I think they have gotten, they may get more popular and people drive them, but I don't think it's going to take over for gas just yet. We don't have everything in place like we need. If you in certain areas, it works great for you. If you have a garage, then it's great for you. You can park in the garage and different stuff. But if you don't have those things, I think it's not probably the best for you. Let me give another shout out. This is what I was originally looking for earlier. And we only got 20 minutes till the ball drop. If you on the East Coast, You know, you about to be part of the first people to celebrate the new year in America. Shout out to Tom Wilkinson. He's a very good actor, passed away, I think, just yesterday or something. And he was in a lot of good movies, Rock and Roller and all kind of stuff. Cindy Williams from Laverne and Shirley. Julian Sands, he's played the bad guy in a lot of stuff. Raquel Welch used to be a sex symbol. Look at her old ass right here. She'd have got it with her old ass, knock a couple of them wrinkles straight. She was still looking good in her 80s. You know what I'm saying? Ron Cephas Jones, man, a low-key character actor, always been good, though. Passed away, unfortunately. Miko Taka performing the Sayonara. I'm not too familiar with her, but rest in peace. Shecky Green, When the Jews Were Funny. I'm not too familiar with Shecky Green, but he was a long-time comic. Suzanne Summers, man, she probably the first white girl I had a crush on as a kid watching Three's Company. I was like, who's Chrissy Snow? Wowzers. That booty flat, but it's all right. Kathy Chow. I don't know too much about Kathy Chow. Ruchio Sakamoto. I'm not too familiar with him. Dex Carvey. I'm not familiar with him, but he looks like Dana Carvey. I wonder if he's related. Glenda Jackson. I'm not too familiar with Glenda. Barry Humphries. Look at him. Look at Barry. All right, Barry. Marty Croft. Gina Lolo Brigida. Now, that was a sex symbol right there. She probably lit a little torch in the man's trousers back in the day. You know, they was probably like, whoa, look at that neckline. Ray Stevenson, yeah, he was a good actor. He also played as the Punisher in Punisher Warzone. He was a good actor, a very underrated character actor. Michael Gambon was a very good actor, and it's kind of tripped out that he passed away. And he was in another one of my favorite films, English film. We have Rock and Roller with Tom Wilkinson, and he was in The Layer Cake. He did a good job in that. I think he was in Rock and Roller as well. Annie Wershing, not too familiar with her. Bob Barker, Bob Bizzle, Lisa Marie, damn, gone. Jim Brizzle, William Friedkin, Melinda Dillon, Leela Galondi, Robert Blake, Beretta. They ain't showing with the Beretta. Well, I guess he's gonna, be judged now, whatever the case may be. Beretta, he was probably the second celebrity trial that people had went through. And in the 90s, with OJ and Beretta and all these people, they made court TV pretty much. I don't think it would have been a court TV had those things not come to fruition. Terry Funk, I remember, was he one of the Funk brothers wrestling? I'm not too sure. It's a lot of people, unfortunately, in the business passed away, and I'm going past a few because I didn't know him. Tom Smothers, I didn't know he passed away. The Smothers brothers. I remember the Smothers brothers. Back in my day, we still watch reruns from the 60s and 70s on TV because we didn't have a choice. And so some of that stuff was still on. Look at her. She looks, wow, zapped out of her mind right here. Look like they just zapped her right then. Frederick Forrest, he was a saucier back home before the war broke out. I was a saucier. He passed away. Apocalypse Now, that was a hell of a movie. Let's see who else we got out here. Lynn Goodman. Starting to hear them bang blangs. Bling blow. Shauna Trippett. Look, she had a hell of a gum line. Wow. That's a hell of a smile. Keith Anger. Phyllis Coates. The Adventures of Superman. Mark God, that duck's so horrible. Television's come a long way. Piper Laurie. Oh, I didn't know Piper Laurie passed away. Harry Belafonte. Coco the Doll. I'm not too familiar with Coco the Doll. I don't know. Anybody know who Coco the Doll is? I'm not too familiar with Coco the Doll. Happy New Year, Young Slim. Richard Belzer, man. He was actually a funny comic. And then he actually became a very serious actor on this NYPD Blue or whatever show it was, NCIS, NYPD with the NCIS in blue. Anyway, I think he's the longest running actor on TV history or something, playing a character or something. But, you know, he really did good being a comic and then playing a straight actor. Richard Mall, he used to be on Night Court playing Bull. I used to like Richard Mall and Night Court growing up. So I didn't know if I did hear he passed away, I forgot. Sinead O'Connor. Let's see. Birkin Bags. Mark Magola Rodriguez. Kevin Turin. Jerry Springer. Yeah, that was the set. I'm going to have to go back and get that Jerry Springer tape I was on, Jerry Springer episode. I'm going to go ahead and get that and maybe have to rewind that and record it. Suzanne Shepard. Dick Butt Kiss. You know, you got to be a tough, mean son of a gun when your name is Dick Butt Kiss. You do what? Dick Butt Kiss? Oh, no. Rock. I'm sorry. Ugh. Dick Buckus, man. That was, boy, he was no joke, man. That was when football was led by defense. Now, you touch him too hard, it's a penalty. You know, football got popular from the hits those guys laid out, seeing guys fly in the air, getting helicoptered. You know, those were the days. True Goy the Dove. Shout out to De La Soul, man. My favorite MC of the group. True Goy, plug 3 or 2 or 1. Plug 2. Damn. I forgot True Goy passed away, and they music finally made it to Apple Music. They were unable to stream for years. They finally were able to stream. And then he passed away right before. Wasn't even able to finally enjoy. Burt Bacharach. If you love Austin Powers, yeah, baby. Tom Sizzle. Man, Tom Sizemore, I loved a lot of his roles. He is a very good actor, great character actor. Whatever he was in, he always played a no-nonsense dude that wasn't going to take no spit from nobody. And, you know, Tom Sizemore lived a hell of a life off screen with hookers and drugs and allegedly, unfortunately, passed away. He was a G in Private Ryan. I just got the wind knocked out of me. I'll be all right. This dude was dead. Hey, straight G to the end. Burt Young, come on, man. Burt Young. He just lasted to the end. Rocky, he was a G. I loved him with Rodney Dangerfield and Back to School. Can't go wrong. Gordon Lightfoot. Look at that. Gangsta Boo. What's up, Gangsta Boo? Shout out to Gangsta Boo for coming on through. Definitely shout out to that. Sandra Reeves Phillips. Let's see who else we got in here before we get up out of here. Tina Turner. Shout out to Tina. Lee Soon Kyun from Parasite, which actually is a good movie. Very interesting. Matthew Perry, Lance Riddick, Angus Cloud, very good young up-and-coming actor who decided to take his own life after his, I believe, I can't remember, friend, father, somebody close passed away. And I think he had a lot of potential. He was very good in Euphoria. Had a lot to do. Norman Lear, the legend. Pee Wee, Coco Lee. I'm not too familiar with Coco Lee. She looked young. Alan Arkin, another legendary actor that I didn't really get on to until he was already old. I'd say maybe 20 years ago, I started appreciating his work, but it seemed like he was always looking like this. Nevertheless, Alan Arkin was a damn good character actor. Richard Roundtree, Tommy Wilkinson was good, Cindy, all these people I kind of went through already, so it's just going around in reverse. Shout out to all of those that's passed. Happy New Year. Well, look like a few of us are still here and hung in through the year. And I'm going to give y'all a special shout out and tribute for being some of my most loyal supporters out there. I appreciate it. Not that you know I'm Trump. I want loyalty. Are you loyal? Huh? I need loyalty. Okay? I need loyalty. No. Anyway. I appreciate the support, man. It's a lot that goes on, man. This year been tough. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I kind of changed up a lot with my format. I've been doing more back to concentrating only on my channel as much and not doing so many appearances and things and getting into a lot of things that go on behind the scenes. Not that every situation is the same, and not because I'm not here or there means that it's a problem there. I don't like to really get into all of that on camera. But what I will say is it's not necessarily always an issue. But where it is an issue, I'm sure you all probably figured it out. Nevertheless, the best strategy is to not get in the middle of that stuff. And that way, you don't have those problems. So that's all. And hey, for the new year, avoid issues, avoid problems, focus on you, do you, because in the end, that's all you can do anyway. And hey, that's what you started doing in the first place is you, right? So whatever it always come down to, born alone, die alone. Unless you a twin, you came out alone. Y'all didn't both pop out at the same time. So got to do what you got to do. Focus on you. Don't let the noise get to you. If somebody hating, that means you doing something good. Because who hates on the homeless? Hey, man, look at this dude, man. I'm going to hate on them, man. He just get to sit here all day and not go to work and relax. That ain't fair, man. You know what I'm saying? You need to get a job. You need to be more productive. They only hate and say that when you in front of their house or something. You know what I'm saying? But speaking of migrant situation or homeless people, hey, man, you never know if you could be either or. You never know what may happen in life. You know, some people feel secure and this and that. We didn't know what was going to happen with COVID, and that wiped out a lot of people's savings and stuff. So just always keep in mind, we all people, and we all want the same thing: safety, security, food, water, shelter, space, all that good stuff, a little bit of booty. Don't hurt. So, hey, man, I don't know. I don't have the answers, don't get me wrong. Mina, with my first super chat of the year, or rather, I should say, my last super chat of the year. Give it up for Mina for coming through for me for the last super chat of the year. I don't really get a lot of super chats and stuff like that. So all of that stuff be, you know, very much appreciated. Definitely. So thank you, Mina. And that's a name that I don't see too often. So I appreciate you for coming through. It's what, 11:55. I doubt I get any more for the year, so I'm gonna get my little toast ready. I'm gonna toast one for you. There you go, Mina, for the last of the year. And then we're gonna do another one for the new year. We got 5 more minutes, y'all. I hung in here with y'all. Y'all hung in here with me. I think I poured too much. I'm about to start the new year off drunk as a skunk. Try to drink that hen doggy dog straight. You know, I done drank Hennessy on New Year's every year for the last 4 years on YouTube. You can find a New Year's live stream on my channel for the last 4 years with me drinking Hennessy. I think it's the same bottle. What year was this? 78? That's a good year. Damn, man. Shout out to LVMH, Louis Vuitton, Moet, and Hennessy. LVMH. You need to invest in that. That stock been going up because everybody been buying that Louis V, Moet, and Hennessy. They say that a lot of people, they wasn't able to buy houses and stuff like that, living with other people. They flex by buying cars and luxury items. You know, hey, baby, look here. I ain't got no place, but I got that Hennessy. Either way, you gonna get it wet. What? They busting. They shooting. They shooting. Where my gun? Where my gun? Phone case in case anybody thought it was. He really did get a gun. They shooting. They shooting. All right, y'all. Y'all got y'all drinks ready. Everybody type in the comments. What y'all drinking on? I don't care if it's water. What you gonna have a drink of? Let me know. To celebrate the new year. I like to have a drink with friends and people, you know. We can have good blessings. You don't like to, you know, bring in the new year with nonsense and silliness. So, you know, we got a nice little group up in here. 2 minutes till we gonna bring it in the new year with some, you know, with some good people, some good vibes. Let's all try to support each other this year, whatever it may be. Somebody got a bomb. It was, Let me go get my 22 in this mug. We en route to 22. What? To 22. Book, book, book. I'm loaded. That sound like we really loaded something too. Who wants some? What? I'm about to tripod you. What? Who want? I got a 3-piece extra crispy. We got 1 minute, y'all. I see some people getting started early. Damn, somebody got a door knocker out there. I'm about to look and see what's going on my damn security camera. They better not shoot my car up. Nah, ain't nobody out there like that. Boom, boom, boom. All right, y'all, it's midnight. It's snowing outside, too. Boom, boom, boom. A nigga, dead. Way-oh. Way-oh. All right, y'all. Let me get my little chase down, pack. Happy New Year's. Thank you all for being supporters. I wish y'all could hear some of this, boy. I live in a Republican state. You know what I'm saying? Republican state, baby. It's only one thing I agree with. Second Amendment, in case the first don't work. Bottoms up. Woo! Start the new year off smooth. Haz daño, you cockroach. Tony Montana. Haz daño. Okay. I reloaded. John Blair. Okay. Haz daño, you cockroach. You wanna come? You think I'm some fucking bellboy? Huh? You think I'm some bellboy? Huh? That put the hair on the chest, man. Woo. Well, only one person told me what they drinking on. Shout out to my girl Drea on Facebook, girl. Looking like Bertha Davis in this month. Sipping on that lemonade, that lyrical lemonade. That Beyonce lemonade. What you drinking on, girl? The limonada. Woo-wee, man. I appreciate y'all, man. You know what? And all joking and all seriousness aside, this has been a very difficult year for me. Started off with my nephew, unfortunately, being taken away. Young nephew. That really was something. Problems with my house, conditions, and having to get that fixed and different things and taken care of. And problems with family members. Your family members will give you the biggest problems, man. I'm telling you. And you'll try and you'll try and you try and they'll break your heart. So, you know, I ain't even talking about myself and physical problems and issues and things. And oh, man. This is probably 2023. I'm glad it's over with. And I don't know if these days on the calendar really do make a difference. But if it does, I hope 2024 is much better for me. And I definitely hope it's much better for everyone else. I know, you know, we all could use a lot better. Even if your year 23 was great, you don't want to, you could use it to get better. So I hope everybody get a little better in 24, like Kobe. Which Kobe was better, 8 or 24? 8 had the dunks, but 24 had the rings. Which one you want? So this 24, we going to get better like Kobe, all right? We going to make this work. Be safe. Let's pay some bills, build up our credit, accomplish our goals. I'm going to try to do as much as I can in 2024, man. I'm going to try to continue to lose weight. I've lost a lot of weight, try to get back in shape. I gained a whole lot of weight during COVID. I just couldn't even believe how much weight I've gained. I'm glad I lost most of that. Let me get back in shape. Try to do as much work as I can. And try to just, you know, do the best I can, you know? That's all we can do, right? Try. Whatever it is that you're doing, do the best you can. Try to get that promotion. Try to get that house, that car, you know? Not to say be a materialistic person, you know? You got to have, you know, God first. And all this stuff ain't really what it's about. But, you know, let's take care of ourselves. Let's not be on that grind and all that. Let's make it work. On that note, I'm about to get up out of here. I see a few of y'all in there. You drinking on water, La Cream, and Miss T drinking on some Champs. I feel you. I hope all y'all is good. Damn, you right. I did need some more food on my stomach. I had a little bit, but not enough. About to wrap it up. I've been running this for damn near 2 hours. Woo! This is about the longest stream I done had in years. Yeah, so on that note, I can't believe I've gone more than 2 hours sometimes. Sometimes I got some streams 3, 4, 5 hours. So if y'all want to see it long ones, you have to go back a while, but you can go to sleep. Something to go to sleep to, maybe. With that note, I'm about to try to crank out different stuff, more content. Y'all have a good one. Be blessed. Have an excellent, look at that, drink it up, toast it up. Have an excellent new year. Happy 2024. If you have loved ones in your life, respect them, treat them right. Don't just say you love them. Show that you love them, appreciate them. It's a two-way street. And I'm out of here, y'all. I appreciate all the love and support. Something just made my lights just surge right there. I don't know. Maybe that was a ghost letting me know, hey, keep it going. On that note, deuces, be safe, have a blessed new year, and I'm out.